Hey, all right. I'm back at making videos. Yeah, I guess maybe hopefully I didn't give you the wrong impression that I would make a video every day. Even my latest cadence. I mean, I was making one every day and then I took a 1 week break and now I'll just make video whenever I feel like. Let's talk about Food Wars. So this is an anime that is awesome. It's about a chef that are making like food and then like battling each other, and it's really awesome. But let's just go right into the three things I like about Food Wars. Number one, number one is the food descriptions, but not the food descriptions about like, so like there's like people fighting about food, and then they have a competition, and then they have the judge. The judge tastes the food, and then they describe the food. They explain exactly like, oh, what makes the food good, like oh, this food uses this particular type of spice, or this food, like the whole flavor is encompassed into the omelette, and then when you break the omelette, suddenly the flavor comes out. Or yeah, this is awesome. I mean, it makes me really want to cook, and like it makes me feel like, oh, that's a good idea. I should try, all those tips that they're giving. Maybe it does really work in real life. I believe they use real recipes, like, so I don't think like they just just think about stuff like out of nowhere. And then so if you're really into cooking, you might learn a thing or two about watching this show. Okay, number two, I like the anime itself because each character, they have their own specialty. Every character is very specific to one particular type of food that they really like to make. There's this girl, she's the queen of meat or something. She's always has the best beef, or the best finds the best meat all over the place. There's another character who's very good at smelling, so he has all kinds of different spices. There's another character. There's a fun character. All he does is copy the other person's food. This is funny. He's like his whole steer is like, I'm gonna study exactly what food you're gonna make, and I'm gonna make exactly the same thing, except I do one extra thing. That's how he beats everybody. It's very stupid, but yeah, it makes everybody. I like that every character is unique and very memorable. The last number three, that's gonna sound a bit weird. I like how do you say that? Like the naked scenes. Okay, it's not exactly the naked scenes, but every time the characters, they taste the food, and then suddenly they feel like, oh, there's something very delicious. Suddenly, like the whole scenery change, and then the how they enjoy the food is described with the scenery. But I mean, usually they always like get naked, and then like there's like some angels like throwing arrows at them, or like suddenly like they bathing in the sea, or they flying on in space. I don't know. Like it basically, they describe how the food makes them feel with a cool, crazy scenery. And even when the food is bad, like there's this woman, she's really she has very refined taste. She can detect like very good food and very bad food. So when she tastes very bad food, like at the beginning, like she's like in a very peaceful like environment, like she's resting, and then there's like a river flowing, and then suddenly like there's like something weird happening, like there's a I don't know, like maybe like there's a jukebox falling on her head or something. I don't know. They basically, like she described, she can describe bad food by, okay, it starts very peaceful and serene, and then suddenly there's something that totally breaks the mood. Yeah, so the idea is really like, um, you know, as people eat the delicious food, imageries come to them. Often it's naked imageries. Yeah, I mean, the show is a little bit, it's not for kids, okay? So that's one thing that you need to know. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. That's my 3 things I like about Food Wars. Check it out, it's a fun show.